Because most men don't care about their own personal safety. They never have it in their mind that their life or their overall well-being could be in danger. That's why it's nothing for them to want to come over to your house, want you to cook for them, so quick to hop in between the sheets with you, is because in their mind, nothing can do anything harmful to them because they're big, strong men and the patriarchy said so, told them that. Case in point, over the weekend, I successfully scared a guy away. Would you like to go through it with me? Come on, best friend. Let's see. Let's see. I always start by throwing the bait out there, if you will. I had already told him, I said, hey, it's after work. And now, mind you, he knows I have a physical job and that I'm outside all day, every day. So in my mind, I was like, okay, let me put out the bait. I said something about, hey, I'm going to hop in the shower, and sip some wine for the rest of the night. What you going to do? And then he says something like, oh, do you need some help in the shower? Classic line. Classic line. And so after that, I said, sir, I have been showering for damn near 45 years. I'm a professional shower taker at this point in my life, and I don't need help. And besides, my kids live with me full time, so no one comes over here. And then we jump into this part where he says, I wasn't inviting myself to come to your house. Figure we go have that glass of wine. And I said, that's really great because you wouldn't believe how often that happens. Like, sir, what if I'm a serial killer? And I laugh, but really, what if I'm a serial killer? I'm not really good at the same day outings. I need time to plan as my social battery runs out quickly these days. And I'm not lying about that. I'm absolutely serious. I don't have any plans for tomorrow. How about you? This is where he tries to clean it up and act like he wasn't being the perv that he really was being. He says, yeah. And also they other themselves a lot. Yeah, that's crazy dudes expecting to come over before a meetup. What if you're the serial killer? That's a twist I never considered. Bitch, we know you never considered that. We know. Because of how often and with such ease that you invite yourself to go over to someone else's shit. So I say yes, the more interactions I have with men, the more I realize that they never consider their own personal safety. It's very interesting. And then I, continue on with some more shit. But that's the part that I wanted to, stick out to y'all. Now, every day I get on this app and I remind y'all that Google is free. And so he took that, and used that and ran with it. He says, I looked it up. Women serial killers are real, but very rare. And they are typically killing people they know with poison, not strangers, no knives or guns, and they typically take longer to catch than men ones too. It's an interesting phenomenon that I've never thought about. But given the stats, it's likely why most men aren't concerned about their safety. To which I respond back, yes, interesting indeed. Another phenomenon that most people don't consider is going over to someone's house and eating food that they have cooked. A lot of women take advantage of that, full advantage of that, okay? Women who do magic, if you believe in that sort of thing, can definitely do some damage by simply offering a meal. And do you know what he said after that? Not a motherfucking thing, bitch. Because I'm raising a son and I have several men in my family and I have, close friends of mine that are males, I often keep them on guard. Every woman has experienced some real deal heinousness and foolishness at the hands of men. So they have come up with their own defensive mechanisms, rituals, whatever you want to call it. They've come up with their own methods to not only stay safe, but to kind of recoup some of the things that they felt that they have lost. How you know when you're going over to someone's house that they don't already have it set up so that when you walk across that door and you don't have the right intentions and you come there on some bullshit, that they take that energy and transmute it to benefit them? You don't know that. How do you know that she hasn't made that meal and sprinkled some of her own fixings in there, if you will, that's going to keep you hooked emotionally and mentally? And you can be like, why the fuck I can't shake her? Because you ate her food. Yeah. In conclusion, men don't care about their own safety because they're so focused on getting their peens wet. So, I don't know. Is this a warning? I don't know. But be careful out there. Y'all have a good day.